All right, so if you could just state your name and what you do.
My name is Chris. I have a TikTok channel called Mulliganplus3putt. All their social medias also. I have about 200,000 followers combined between all my social platforms.
Right. So was there a certain inspiration that helped you create this channel, or?
I'm not inspiration. I mean, definitely have influencers that outside of golf that talked about their success on their channels and how they never thought they would get to be as big as it was. There's a gambling podcast. Guy's name is Ryan DePaulo, professional poker player, very similar personalities, and so I would say him, and then there's another gambler guy that I watch a lot of gambling content. What's his face? Oh my God, what's his name?
No idea.
I forget. What's his name? He's from he's Canadian, young guy.
Yeah.
Does a lot of gambling content, and I seen a lot of content that he was putting out about things that he never thought was possible in his life. He was able to do, and it was just sort of taking out the camera one day and filming himself just playing online slots.
Yeah.
And now he's got major endorsement deals with online casinos. He's winning hundreds of thousands of dollars a night, like crazy stuff. So I watched him early on compared to where he is now. It's just it's ridiculous. And so they're the ones that kind of inspired me to say maybe I could do this too. But it was really just a matter of one day just breaking out the camera and being telling my brother yo, record this shot. You know what I mean? And then from there it was just filming more and more and more.
Yeah, so kind of going along with that, if you were to give one tip to somebody who wanted to start, a golf channel like yours, what would it be?
I would say just do it. Just do it. I mean, if you can handle the feedback that you're going to get on social media, because there's a lot of good feedback, and then there's a lot of trolls on social media. If you can mentally handle that, that type of thing, I would just go for it. It's not easy to get started. You have to post a lot of content to really gain a following. I was probably posting for 4 or 5 months, and I only had 2,000 followers. But I was posting. Every 10,000 views I would get, I'd post another video.
Yeah.
Didn't matter how many, I would sometimes post 4, 5, 6 if I was getting a lot of views.
Right.
And you got to post. You got to post every day, multiple times a day, to gain a following. Right. But yeah, just do it. I mean, everybody's got a cell phone.
Yep.
It really doesn't cost any money. But you have to lose.
Yeah. Right. And then when did you start making videos?
I'm coming up. 2 weeks is my 2-year anniversary for my TikTok handle.
Wow.
My first video was me at the range, topping a ball and hitting the canopy over the range.
Yeah.
Top the ball at the canopy in the range. Yeah. So that was my first video.
Nice.
Yeah. Trying to break 100 was the name of the video. Road to 100 or something like that. With all these bad shots at the range.
Now, do you have any plans for the future? Going to different platforms or specific videos?
Yeah, so I'm lazy when it comes to that. It's, TikTok's where my following is, and with everything up in the air with TikTok, I started posting a lot more to Facebook and trying to post more to Instagram, but I'm just so lazy. I'll post to those those sites every once in a while. I really want to get on YouTube, but it's another second full-time job.
Yeah.
Editing content for YouTube is really hard, so it's just not so much hard, but just very time-consuming. So I think once I get to a certain point and I can maybe hire somebody to edit you know, 18 rounds into two or three YouTube videos. I could get more consistent, but you know, with social media, it's like a lot of times you don't crisscross, you know, unless you're, you know, a huge influencer with millions and millions of followers. It's very hard to get, you know, your base from TikTok to now follow you on Instagram and now follow you on Facebook, because also between all the, you know, multiple different platforms, there, you know, those platforms are used to a specific type of content, you know, in terms of length. So like, you know, if you could build a YouTube following on YouTube Shorts, that's really good. If you could build a real YouTube following, you know, with 20, 30-minute videos, you're not going to be able to get the people to follow you on TikTok, unless you have millions of followers. They're not going to follow you on TikTok.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it was hard enough when TikTok changed the algorithm from, you know, however many seconds you want to now if you want to get paid, it has to be over a minute. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah. You know, because my followers, they're used to 30 seconds or less. And now I got to post content over a minute.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's gotten there. But I missed the little videos, like the 7-second, 8-second ones, because they're so easy to make. Yeah. And that's the video for the day. Yep. Or like the add-on video for the day. But, yeah, so I think it's hard to cross platforms with followers just because of the different lengths of the content.
Yeah. So what do you think contributed most to your success on TikTok? Like, why do you think your channel blew up as much as it did?
I think, so when I first downloaded TikTok, I was just started to golf. It was like, I want to say it was like April of 2021. I finally, you know, gave in and I downloaded TikTok. You know, because my wife had it, you know, almost through the whole pandemic. So I gave in, I downloaded TikTok, and I started seeing some golf content. And I had only seen up to that point like one channel that posted like bad golf. Yeah. You know,
the rest was just
everything else was
really good players.
Really good players hitting crazy shots, and you know. So I started posting, and I think the realness of my golf game and how everybody sucks at golf. You know, and like I'm not afraid to show it. I show everything. Doesn't matter if I get a birdie, an eagle, or a freaking 7 bogey. I post everything. Yeah. You know, so I think that a lot of people identify with my golf game, which has helped it blow up to where it is, because you know that a lot of people that are on TikTok or any social media that are posting golf content, a lot of it is bogus. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So, but I post everything, so I think people, and I get that comment a lot. You know. Yeah. Like, I follow you because you're just like me. You play just like me. Yeah. And so, yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then lastly, why do you think that golf media is like so important to the growing aspect of the game?
Well, I think that the pandemic really helped golf. Yeah. You know, because you had to, you know, people got bored, they had to get outside, you know. But I think that, you know, millennials, Gen Z, we were raised on social media specifically, you know, where you know, we're following these, you know, like good influencers, and even like, what am I trying to say? I think it's important because to grow the game, you need new players to come in. Right. You know, and you know, millennials, Gen Z, you know, whatever generations after that, that's where we get our information, is all social media. Yeah. You know, so if we want to grow the game, and if, you know, these large golf brands want to market properly, they're going to be going to social media. Right. I mean, what's crazy is, like, it wasn't until 6 or 7 months ago that Callaway had a TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all about just making the game more accessible to more people.
And so these brands are starting to realize, like, we need to get on TikTok. Yeah. We need to get on Instagram more. We need to start posting content, because if we want to, grow the game, but also pull people towards their brand, that's where they need to market. you know, is on social media, and especially with Facebook is like such like a older generation.
Yeah, it's an older
now,
demographic on there for sure.
Which is sad because I'm on Facebook still. But yeah, they need to get to these newer social platforms. Snapchat. I don't even think Snapchat's the little thing. Or,
yeah, I mean,
but like TikTok.
Yeah, I was about to say
Instagram,
TikTok for sponsorship deals is.
That's they need to market there to get those newer, younger potential golfers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
That's it.
that's it.
Cool, man.
All right.
You got it, buddy.